In this tutorial, we're going to cover the original Reason groove robot, the Redrum. The backbone of much modern music, the drum machine never seems to go out of style and is as useful in minimal techno as it is in hip-hop. Programming drums with a step sequencer really gives the beat a certain flavor that can't be denied. So let's dive right in with the basics. At the heart of Redrum is 10 channels of samples and a pattern-based step sequencer. Loading in samples couldn't be easier. We'll just click the little folder icon here and find, say, a big fat kick drum. We definitely need a snare too. Let's see, yeah, this one will do it. Sweet. Let's start sequencing. I'm going for a kind of hip-hop beat at 90 BPM. Before adding notes in the sequencer, let's hit run. That way, we hear what we're doing right away. Okay, let's add a kick here, and here, and here. To sequence the snare, select the channel and just add some hits at step 5 and 13. Classic. Right now, all hits are exactly as loud. To remedy this, I'll set the dynamic selector to soft and add some softer kick and snare hits here and there. So, that's the basic way of sequencing Redrum. Let's spice up this pattern with some hi-hats and percussion. Nice. To get some groove going, we'll also turn on shuffle. One thing I don't like about the hi-hats is it's a bit too bright. Luckily, we have some control over each sample on each channel, so I can just pitch the hi-hat down a bit. Much better. With Redrum, there are a couple of different ways to get your amazing sequenced beat from your rack to your track. You can let Redrum run constantly in the background. Great for jamming or guitar practice. You could also sequence pattern changes. Just hit record and change the patterns as you see fit, and it will be recorded as pattern automation. This type of pattern automation can be drawn in manually too. Either click the Create Pattern Lane button here, or right-click the Pattern Select buttons and choose Edit Automation. Then, you can simply draw in pattern clips using the pen and select which one to play using the drop-down menu. You could also copy your awesome pattern as MIDI notes to the track. This is great if you want to work primarily in Reason's sequencer. Just remember to turn off Enable Pattern section so Redrum's only being triggered from the MIDI notes. So, let's give a listen to what became of our Redrum pattern, shall we? Fuck yeah! Drum machines!